saw Providence get off to a slow start yesterday. I don't think they can afford that in this game.
Ejiofor. He cannot hit either. Dillon Mitchell, how about a fifth opportunity? Mitchell cannot hit, and that has been St. John's bugaboo. Rick Pitino said at the end of the day, we've got a lot of nitty-gritty, we've got a lot of physicality, we got to be able to open things up with our offense and make some shots.
I will say, you have to stress the positive zone. They've gotten great looks. Not good, great looks early. They will fall. You have to continue to get downhill. There you go.
That's still champion. It's Milov, who's had the best stretch of his career in scoring, but Mitchell's there on an air ball. St. John, one of the best defensive teams in the country.
You have to rely on guys to take some pride in their individual defense on both sides.
One note for Providence, Jason Edwards remains out with a back injury. As Arumse comes out of this game, and Donnie, it feels like that's a move that says, hey, we tried to say, you got to play big in this game. You got to get on the glass. He goes right to the bench to Cole Hargrove.
Yeah, let's take a seat, see what we see. I think this is a game where, you know, the officials understand the history, but the physicality, it's gonna have to. You're gonna have to let some stuff go.
I think everybody has an understanding of the history. As Mitchell collects a full house here at the Garden. In transition, it's Sellers. He hits.
Boy, he is the X factor, the wild card at times. But this is a completely different looking team when he is making shots. It's not all on him. They have a bunch of guys who can make shots, but when he gets going early, they are just so difficult, John, to help off of onto Zuby. You can't leave him open, number 4 in white.
He made 3 threes against Seton Hall Friday night. Red Storm secured the Big East regular season title. They did it outright with UConn losing to Marquette. Now it's
uncomfortable positions as well.
Sellers and the Friars still scoreless. Here's Mitchell. He's on a mission. Dillon Mitchell. Darling, elbow. It's long. Sellers with the rebound. Friars able to not only get a stop with the board. Look at Mitchell. What a start to his postseason. Mitchell to Ejiofor out of the reach, and we will have it.
You know, and how it's grown, but his leadership skills. He will talk to the team in huddles before Coach Pitino gets in there. There's just been that trust, and he's been there. When you've been there and you've done that, it's easy to be able to trust a player like that.
And look, as much as these guys like Dillon Mitchell or Dylan Darling, Sellers as well, are new this year, they've become very familiarized and feeling right at home in this building. St. John's, the record in the last 2 years in this building, 22-2.
Turnover is one less chance to shoot a 3.
And they did not make a 3 in the
Darling is, you can leave him on the floor when he's not shooting well because he's going to be on the floor, dive for loose balls, finding guys. He's got 3 rebounds, a couple of assists.
Here is Sellers. Attacking and hitting with the left hand. He's got second Providence player as Hopkins is off in the last 40 years with at least 150 rebounds and 50 assists as both a freshman and sophomore.
Look at him. I mean, that is...
Last huddle was talking about his team's effort. The message from the coaching staff was, we have to get our physicality back. Stop jogging around, John.
They had that all throughout the first half. Ejiofor is off.
You can't be in a home run trot when you know you're playing against a desperate team. Game's not over.
Box looking for Arumse. He's doubled, and he threw it right into the hands of Darling. A 9th turnover by PC. Sanning winds up, in and out. Mitchell saving it.
To not box out and not give effort.
It hurts so much more to be at home watching other teams play in a championship game or a semifinal game as well.
Especially when you know it's over if you lose. As Jones is off, that's one of the dimensions of this tournament. Kim English reportedly on the way out at Providence. Mitchell is off. Prey on the offensive block.
That's an easy one for the officials.
St. John's, #1 seed in the Big East tournament. Back-to-back regular season chance for the first time since 85-86.
Shot fake. freeze the D, get him in the air. Beautiful.
8-0 run. Mela rejected. It's Hopkins and Sellers. Right now projected 5 seed. They look like they could be a big dance star.
Got to stay healthy. Got to keep those distractions to a minimum.
Mitchell can't hit. And a foul.